Okay. I'd like to talk about something that I wish I knew years ago that now has helped me so much. And it has to do with how I adapted to survive and then how those adaptations ended up hurting me. And I'm going to use an analogy that it won't be perfect, but it'll get the job done. And that is one of physical protection. And I want you to imagine being in a building during an earthquake and what you might do to protect yourself in that scenario. Just instinctively, you would cover, you would protect your vital areas, your head and neck. You would cower and you would protect yourself. And you would do that to increase your chances of survival, to protect yourself. It's a normal, natural response. If there's bricks falling on you, you protect yourself, right? Now what I'm actually talking about is emotional insecurity. And the things that I did in response to my emotional insecurity were things like perfectionism, defensiveness, just feeling a need to always be right, always project a false confidence. And I developed those attributes out of a need to protect myself. And that's what I know now. That's what is giving me the perspective that's allowing me to move on from them and actually inhabit something other than this. So, let me explain that a little further. Now, when we're kids, little kids, maybe babies, we need complete and total love. We need it. It's hard to appreciate as an adult just how vulnerable a little kid is. And if we don't get that unconditional love, that is read as an existential threat to our vulnerable inner self. And it really is. If a baby isn't loved, that means, hey, are they at risk of being abandoned? Could that mean that their life is at stake? And so a baby will call out, I need you. They'll cry. They'll let you know, I need you. And if they don't get that, then a part of them does that. A part of them forms to be a guardian, to protect their emotionally vulnerable self. And this can happen at any age. And I'm using kids as an example because that's where our parts usually form, these protective parts. So if you're a little kid and you don't get the love you need, or if you experience a literal threat to your survival, or if you're just not getting what you need, then a part will get created that will serve to protect you in those moments, to help you survive. So you'll do this. And the only way you stop doing this is if you get the love and the compassion so that you can actually come out and be like, oh, okay. It is all right. I'm okay. And then you can stop with the guarding. But I realized that I was an adult living my life like this. I was like this. And then I'm wondering, why am I not my full self? Why can't I just be free? Why am I playing it small? Why are my relationships not working out? Why am I not passionate about things? You know? And it's funny to me now because I'm kind of on the other side of it looking back, and I can really just see it's like, oh my God, of course, it all makes sense. I was guarding, and you can't live fully when you're stuck like this. And I'll keep doing that, but And again, the only way you get out of there is if somebody gives you that love and compassion to really show you that it's okay, it's safe. Now, so if you're reaching, mid-20s, mid-30s, and you're like, why am I insecure? Why am I playing it small? Why do I lack self-confidence? Well, I want you to know that you're completely justified in being that way. That the part of you that feels like it's not safe and that is guarding you, is protecting you, that part was needed. It was necessary, and it saved you. It legitimately saved you. And now, knowing this, we can look at it. We can look at the situation and be like, okay, is it still serving me? Is it still in my best interest to live my life like this? Is that actually helping me now? I can see how it maybe helped me before, but is it helping me now? Or is that a hindrance to me actually being fully me? And this is the funny part where my instinct, before really learning about this, my instinct would have been to try and push that part away. Like, no, don't do that. I don't need you anymore. Like, stop it. You're hurting me now. But there's the fly in the ointment is that you got to treat that part of you. If you want to step back into the driver's seat and get control of your life, you have to treat that part of you that's been protecting you, that's been guarding you. You need to treat that part with the same love and compassion that you would need, that anybody needs. And in so doing, when you accept and love and appreciate that part of you, then they relax. And they go, oh, okay, maybe I don't need to be protecting all the time. So we treat it with compassion. We thank that part of us that worked so hard for so long to keep us safe. And then we can ask it. You go inside, you're like, hey, you've been working really hard. I'm so grateful for everything that you've done. But right now, I'd like to get back in the driver's seat. I'm glad that you were there for me, and you can come back anytime. But right now, I need to drive. And thank you. Truly. And when you practice that, when you stop beating yourself up for being this completely justifiable you with every flaw, when you practice compassion for all of the parts of you, then those protective parts that were added in your times of need, they start to relax, and you start to see the world from your true self's perspective. You start to see, well, you start to feel the sunshine on your back. That was good timing. But the world looks different when you're coming from your authentic self, instead of from a part that was created as a defense mechanism. And then your life starts to open up. Then your relationships start to open up. You start to learn more about yourself. I used to not know what I wanted. Like, I don't know what I want. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You can't know anything when you're living life like that. So give that a shot. If you feel lost, if you feel like you're lacking confidence and direction, think about what part of you is in control right now. Is it an insecure part? Is it a guarding part? Is it a part of you that is trying to hide? And then love and appreciate what that part has done. The role that they played to keep you safe when no one else was. Because you should have had that safety and security and love and compassion from everyone around you for your whole life. And when that didn't pan out, when that wasn't the way it worked out, those parts got created to fill the gaps, to protect you. So I love my parts. They serve me so well. But that doesn't mean that if they stick around and if they're in the driver's seat for the rest of my life, that's ideal. The only way to get your control back is with that love and compassion, that gratitude towards those parts. And then the magic starts to happen. Then they relax and they kind of fade into the background. As long as they know that they're loved and appreciated, then you get to be back in the driver's seat and feel what it's like to live life with this calm, confident, creative energy that I think we all want. We all crave it. Now, if this is interesting to you, this is effectively from a technique or a methodology called IFS, or internal family systems. And it's how you treat your inside family, this group of parts that make up this whole you. And it's fascinating, and it's done a lot for me. So give it a shot. You can try that. You can do it anytime. You can identify, am I in a part right now? Am I feeling defensive and insecure? Am I attacking someone to take the pressure off of myself? And you can come at those parts with the love and compassion that they actually deserve. And see what that does for you. See how it makes you feel. And see if you can step back into the calm, confident, and creative you. And give yourself the compassion by truly feeling that you are justified, even in your insecurity, in your lack of confidence. You're totally justified. And that's a beautiful thing. To be correct, to be appropriate. And you can relax a little because you don't have to put up such a big front all the time. Thank you. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you next time.